Have you ever felt that familiar rumble in your tummy? That uncomfortable bloating? Or just a general feeling of sluggishness after eating? It's a feeling we all get from time to time, but as we get a little older, these digestive issues can become more frequent and, frankly, more bothersome. It's like our gut is staging a little rebellion. And let's be honest, nobody wants to spend their golden years feeling uncomfortable and limited by their digestion. We want to be out there enjoying life, playing with grandkids, traveling, pursuing hobbies, and feeling fantastic while we do it. That's why I wanted to talk about something incredibly important today: your gut health. You see, a healthy gut is absolutely vital as we age. It affects everything from our energy levels and immune system to our mood and even our brain function. When our gut isn't happy, it can throw our whole system out of whack. In this video, we're going to tackle a topic that many people shy away from: the 5 worst foods for seniors when it comes to gut health. We'll uncover why these seemingly innocent foods can wreak havoc on your digestive system and, more importantly, what you can eat instead to keep your gut happy and thriving. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Oh no, are they going to tell me I can't eat anything good anymore? Don't worry, this isn't about deprivation. It's about making informed choices and swapping out foods that might be causing you trouble for delicious and nutritious alternatives that will leave you feeling energized and vibrant. So, let's dive right in, shall we? The first culprit on our list is processed foods. Now, I know this is a broad category, but it's a crucial one to address. Think about those prepackaged snacks, frozen meals, and sugary cereals that line the supermarket shelves. These foods are often loaded with artificial ingredients, preservatives, unhealthy fats, and excessive amounts of sugar and salt. Why are they so bad for your gut? Well, these additives can disrupt the delicate balance of bacteria in your gut, leading to inflammation and digestive discomfort. They often lack the essential nutrients and fiber that your gut needs to function properly. Fiber, in particular, is like a broom for your digestive system, helping to sweep out waste and keep things moving smoothly. Processed foods tend to be severely lacking in this crucial component. Think about it. When was the last time you felt truly satisfied and energized after eating a bag of chips or a frozen dinner? Probably not very often. These foods might provide a temporary burst of flavor, but they often leave you feeling sluggish, bloated, and craving more. So, what can you eat instead? Focus on whole, unprocessed foods like fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. Instead of reaching for a bag of chips, try snacking on some crunchy carrots with hummus or a handful of almonds. Instead of a frozen dinner, whip up a simple stir-fry with fresh vegetables and chicken or tofu. These options are packed with nutrients, fiber, and flavor, and they'll leave you feeling satisfied and energized without upsetting your gut. Next up on our list of gut-busting foods is artificial sweeteners. These sneaky little additives are often found in diet sodas, sugar-free candies, and other low-calorie products. While they might seem like a healthier alternative to sugar, they can actually do a number on your gut. Studies have shown that artificial sweeteners can alter the composition of your gut bacteria, potentially leading to imbalances and digestive issues. Some artificial sweeteners, like sorbitol and mannitol, are poorly absorbed by the body, which can cause gas, bloating, and diarrhea. Not exactly the recipe for a happy gut. Furthermore, some research suggests that artificial sweeteners might even interfere with your body's ability to regulate blood sugar, which can be particularly problematic for seniors who are at risk of developing diabetes. So, what's the alternative? The best option is to reduce your overall intake of sweet foods and drinks. If you're craving something sweet, opt for natural sweeteners like honey, maple syrup, or stevia in moderation. You can also try sweetening your foods with fruits like berries or bananas. These options provide natural sweetness, along with valuable nutrients and fiber. And remember, sometimes a craving is just a craving. Try drinking a glass of water or going for a walk to see if the urge passes. Now that we've covered processed foods and artificial sweeteners, Let's move on to the next gut offender, which is something that might surprise you: fried foods. I know, I know. Who doesn't love the crispy crunch of fried chicken or the golden perfection of French fries? They're comfort foods for a reason, and maybe they've been a staple at family gatherings or special occasions for years. But as we get older, our bodies just don't handle these foods the way they used to. Fried foods are tough on the digestive system for a couple of reasons. First, they're usually cooked in oils that are high in unhealthy fats, like trans fats and saturated fats. These fats can slow down digestion, making you feel heavy and uncomfortable after eating. You might notice more heartburn, indigestion, or even that sluggish, "I need a nap" feeling that hits after a big fried meal. That's your gut working overtime, trying to process all that grease. But it's not just about feeling full or tired. Fried foods can also irritate the lining of your gut, leading to inflammation over time. And when your gut is inflamed, it can't absorb nutrients as well, which means you might not be getting all the goodness from the healthy foods you do eat. Plus, all that extra fat can throw off the balance of bacteria in your gut, which is so important for keeping everything running smoothly. So, what can you do if you're craving something crispy and satisfying? Try baking or air frying your favorite foods instead. You'd be amazed at how delicious oven-baked sweet potato fries or air-fried chicken can be. You still get that satisfying crunch, but without all the extra oil and gut-busting fats. You can also experiment with coating veggies, like zucchini or cauliflower, in a light layer of olive oil and breadcrumbs, then roasting them until they're golden and crisp. It's a simple swap that can make a big difference in how you feel after a meal. And while we're talking about foods that can upset your gut, let's not forget about another common culprit: red and processed meats. Think bacon, sausage, hot dogs, and even that juicy steak you might love to grill on the weekends. These meats are often high in saturated fats and preservatives, which can be tough on your digestive system. They can slow things down, leading to constipation or that uncomfortable, stuck feeling in your stomach. Processed meats, in particular, are often loaded with sodium and chemicals that can irritate your gut lining and disrupt the balance of good bacteria. Over time, eating a lot of these meats has even been linked to a higher risk of certain health problems, including colon issues. That's not to say you can never enjoy a slice of bacon again, but it's worth thinking about how often these foods are showing up on your plate. Instead, try swapping out red and processed meats for leaner proteins like chicken, turkey, fish, or plant-based options like beans and lentils. These choices are easier on your gut and packed with nutrients that support healthy digestion. For example, grilled salmon is not only delicious, but also full of omega-3 fatty acids, which can help reduce inflammation in your gut. Or, if you're in the mood for something hearty, a bowl of lentil soup or a chickpea salad can be just as satisfying as a meaty meal, but much gentler on your system. It's all about making small, manageable changes that add up over time. You don't have to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Maybe start by swapping out one fried meal a week for a baked or grilled option, or try adding a meatless dinner to your routine once in a while. You might be surprised at how much better you feel. Lighter, more energetic, and with a gut that's a lot happier. Now that we've talked about processed foods, artificial sweeteners, fried foods, and red and processed meats, you might be wondering if there's anything left to enjoy. The good news is, there are so many delicious, gut-friendly foods out there just waiting to be discovered. And making these swaps doesn't mean giving up flavor or satisfaction. It's about finding new favorites that love your body back. Let's keep this momentum going and take a closer look at another food that can sneakily upset your gut, even if it seems harmless at first glance, and that's dairy. Now, I know dairy is a staple in many people's diets. We've been told for years that it's essential for strong bones and overall health. But the truth is, as we age, our bodies often have a harder time digesting lactose, the sugar found in milk and other dairy products. This can lead to a whole host of digestive issues, including gas, bloating, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. You might have noticed that you can't tolerate dairy as well as you used to. Maybe that ice cream cone you used to enjoy without a second thought now leaves you feeling uncomfortable and gassy. Or perhaps you've experienced bloating after drinking a glass of milk. These are all signs that your body might be struggling to digest lactose. The reason for this is that as we get older, our bodies produce less lactase, the enzyme that breaks down lactose. Without enough lactase, lactose can pass undigested into the colon, where it's fermented by bacteria, leading to those unpleasant digestive symptoms. But don't worry, this doesn't mean you have to give up all your favorite dairy products forever. There are plenty of delicious and nutritious alternatives available. For example, you can try lactose-free milk, which contains lactase to help you digest the lactose. Or you can opt for plant-based milk alternatives like almond milk, soy milk, oat milk, or coconut milk. These options are naturally lactose-free and often fortified with vitamins and minerals like calcium and vitamin D. You can also try fermented dairy products like yogurt and kefir. These foods contain probiotics, which are beneficial bacteria that can help improve your gut health. The fermentation process also breaks down some of the lactose, making them easier to digest. Just be sure to choose plain, unsweetened varieties to avoid added sugars. And when it comes to cheese, hard cheeses like cheddar and Parmesan tend to be lower in lactose than soft cheeses like brie and mozzarella. So, you might be able to tolerate them in moderation. Ultimately, it's about listening to your body and finding what works best for you. If you suspect that dairy is causing you digestive issues, try eliminating it from your diet for a week or two and see if you notice an improvement. Then, gradually reintroduce dairy products one at a time to see which ones you can tolerate. So, there you have it. The 5 worst foods for seniors when it comes to gut health. We've covered processed foods, artificial sweeteners, fried foods, red and processed meats, and dairy. Now, I know this might seem like a lot to take in, but remember, it's not about deprivation. It's about making informed choices and swapping out foods that might be causing you trouble for delicious and nutritious alternatives that will leave you feeling energized and vibrant. And the best part is, these small changes can make a big difference in your overall health and well-being. A healthy gut can lead to improved energy levels, a stronger immune system, better mood, and even sharper brain function. It's like giving your body a tune-up from the inside out. Remember, small changes can make a big difference in your health and happiness. Don't feel like you have to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Start with 1 or 2 swaps and gradually incorporate more gut-friendly foods into your routine. I'd love to hear from you. What are some of your favorite gut-friendly foods? Have you noticed a difference in your digestion since making dietary changes? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more helpful content on healthy aging. Here's to living your best life at any age.